What is up, First fans? Welcome back. Today, tonight, this afternoon, wherever it is you are watching the video, we've got a doozy. We've got wide receiver sleepers.
Sleepers. They're asleep.
Don't tell anybody.
Don't wake them up.
These are some wide receivers that you can get in the late middle to late rounds that we think will be an advantage on your team. Especially if you go running backs early or running back tight end, then you need some receivers later on. These are the guys for you. But before we get into that, we want to tell you about our Travis Kelce collector card. So listen to this. Hey, First fans, thanks so much for tuning in. We wanted to let you guys know about our Travis Kelce portrait print. It's a part of a collector series that we had hand painted. We've got these 5 here. Travis Kelce is the first one we're putting out. Russell Wilson, George Kittle, Patrick Mahomes, and Evan's favorite, DeAndre Hopkins. Those will all be made into these portrait print collector cards that will be given out to everybody. But the first one is Travis Kelce. In order to get this, all you have to do is real simple. Just
like twice.
Like 2 videos.
Comment twice.
Comment 2 videos.
And make sure you subscribe.
And subscribe. Pretty easy, right? So like 2 videos, comment on 2 videos, and
subscribe.
So once you've done that, just go to the description down below and you'll see what you need to do. It's real simple. You just have to email us basically your mailing address so we can get this shipped out to you free of charge. It's on us, so no cost to you. And we're going to give away up to 1,000 of these. So if we get 5 new subscribers that do this, we'll give away 5. And if we get up to 1,000, we'll give away all 1,000 at our cost. So thanks so much for supporting us. And if you have any questions, let us know. But today, get your Travis Kelce collector card.
Yep.
And back to the show. Okay, back to wide receiver sleepers. I'll start today.
Okay.
And I've got Tyler Boyd. He's kind of the receiver that's getting slept on. They've got the spicy new Jamar Chase, who everybody loves, and is going like in the 4th round, 5th round.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they got everybody's favorite from last year, T. Higgins, who showed really well. But you know who also did really well?
Who?
Tyler Boyd. He actually was a top 15 wide receiver when the quarterback
Joe
Burrow was on the team and playing before he got injured. After that, everything fell apart, and he fell apart. But before that, Joe Burrow favored him.
Yeah.
He went after T. Higgins, too. They threw a billion times a game, so, everybody is going to. But, he had a good connection with him, and I think there's still that good connection. I think it's going to take some time for Jamar Chase to really acclimate. He missed all of last year. He hasn't looked that good in the preseason. I think it'll come along, but initially, I think Tyler Boyd's going to. And then you know what? You could always trade Tyler Boyd 3 or 4 games into the season, package him with someone else, and upgrade. So this could be a potential chess piece for you. So that's that. Tyler Boyd.
Yep.
All right.
I agree.
Who do you got?
Who do I got as my number 1? I got Russell Gage.
Okay, Russell Gage.
Yeah.
Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, he got 109 targets last year. You saw him in the first, 2 games or 3 games in the year?
Yeah,
he was top 5 wide receiver, honestly. Him, Julio Jones, and Calvin Ridley were up there.
They were on fire.
Huge. And with Julio Jones gone, who's going to replace him?
They don't really have anybody.
Yeah, a lot of people are thinking Kyle Pitts is going to do it. But, rookie tight ends usually don't do well their first year, so I'm not really counting on that. I'm counting on Russell Gage, someone who has proven success.
Yeah.
Again, 109 targets. That's a lot for the second/third wide receiver on the team.
Yeah, the 3rd wide receiver for sure, because they had Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones. He should step into, I bet, at least 120 targets
or more.
Yeah, or more. But I think safe you can say 120, and if he does that, I think he'll be pretty solid. I like him. I snagged him in a couple of my dynasty teams. Definitely worth a look, see what happens. And we're getting these guys way later on. If he doesn't hit, or you're not happy with him, you can always drop him. You could package him in a deal with someone else. So these are just guys that we think have the potential to be that next. I think he could easily be a wide receiver 3, and you're getting him at like the wide receiver 5, 6 price.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I think he could be a wide receiver 2 upside.
yeah. All right. So that is good. I like it.
Yep.
I've got another guy for you, Corey Davis.
I like him.
Last season, he barely missed out on the 1,000-yard season. He had 984 yards, 5 touchdowns as the number 2 in Tennessee.
That's what I was just about to say. He wasn't even the number 1.
No. So, I mean, that's a pretty solid season. His touchdowns were a little bit low, but I think that could change quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
He has had a fantastic connection with Zach Wilson. They've just been, targeting him like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't even played that much. So I think he's going to be pretty big.
Yeah, he's the number 1 wide receiver on the team.
He is. He went from being the number 2 to the number 1. Now, here's a thing to look at from last year. He averaged 15.5 points per game, which was just a half a point behind players like Amari Cooper and Terry McLaurin, who everybody loves. Barely behind them. Now going to a new team, being the number 1, I think it could easily be in that realm after the season, and he's going pretty late in drafts, around 8th, 9th round.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Pretty crazy. As a number 1 wide receiver on a team, pick that up.
Yep.
I think you'll be happy. He'll likely be at least a wide receiver too, and you're getting him as the, number 4? Wide receiver 4 on your team?
Yeah.
So plenty of upside. All right, that's Corey Davis.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. And back to Devin.
Back to me. My last wide receiver, I got Odell Beckham.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Long lost Odell Beckham.
He's going as the 26th wide receiver off the board.
Yeah.
I think that's crazy. That's a lot of value right there, in my opinion.
Well, not too long ago, he was going as the top 5 wide receiver.
Yeah. And
last year he bumped out to what? 12 or something like that?
Well, before he got injured, he was in the top 10.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And now he's going at what? What'd you say?
26.
6? Yeah. So it's all about health for him. He has looked good from what I've seen.
Oh, yeah. Him and Baker have been connecting a lot this offseason.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yep. And that offense should look a lot better this year. Toward the end of the season, their passing game looked a lot stronger. So hopefully the momentum will carry into this year.
Yeah. They should be a strong team, and they got a good offensive line, good running game. Yep. And Baker has looked, like Devin said, pretty calm and collected the last. In fact, back before we were doing our top 24 quarterbacks, and I mentioned where I thought Baker was looking pretty good. I think I had him like 15. You had him like 16. So we think this offense should be a decent offense. Nothing crazy, but to get him where he's at is a steal.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So
I like it.
Okay. Thanks so much for watching. Those were our wide receiver sleepers. If you haven't had the opportunity, go ahead and watch our running backs and our quarterbacks, which we've already done. And then tomorrow we'll be doing our tight ends. And of course, don't forget
like
Mr.
twice,
Travis Kelce.
Comment twice, and subscribe.
That's right. It's all down below in the description. So get your free Travis Kelce collector card. And the most important part, well, first, good luck on your drafts if you're doing them right now. I know they're right around the corner for most people. But other than that, always remember to
finish first.
Thank you for listening to the FantasyFootballFirst.com podcast.
Jackson throws complete. Crabtree has it for a touchdown.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Get more fantasy info and check us out at FantasyFootballFirst.com.